Welcome back to another yoga flow. Thank you so much for choosing this video. I will start this off by saying that in the middle of this flow my camera died, and so you will see it change just a little bit and the sound quality will change just slightly. I stuck through it. I decided that I needed to finish this one, so you have the full flow here. This is a great flow that you can do anytime to stretch and strengthen your entire body. And this is a half class, so if you want to continue on and do a full class, I linked videos in the description box below that you can pair with this video to make it a full session. And I'll leave a couple of extra videos there in case you want to make it a workout and meditation session for yourself as well. So that is all you need to know. Let's begin. We'll begin this sequence standing at the top of the mat, so go ahead and take your place with the feet hip distance apart. Feel the weight on your feet, so you can even shift the weight a little bit front and back or side to side. Start to check in with where you're carrying your weight on your own feet. Get very sensitized with the soles of your feet. Spread the toes apart so you even feel a stretch in the webbing of the toes. Nice. And then you'll come to stillness if you're moving and swaying on the soles of the feet. Bring the palms open to the wall in front of you so you have this external rotation of your shoulders. On an inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Take a big belly expansive breath as you reach up. And then as you exhale, pull the belly button towards your spine and fold over the legs. Now we're going to fill the belly again as you inhale and halfway lift, long back, long neck. And then exhale back into your forward fold. Push the feet down firm, and as you inhale, rise up to stand, reach your arms up, look up. And then as you exhale, draw the thumbs down to heart center, draw the belly button in towards the spine. Now big inhale, fill the belly, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Deep, deep stretch in the backs of the legs. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins, lengthen your spine forward. And then exhale, dial the chest back down towards the knees and fold. Big inhale, reach the arms up, look up past your own hands. And as you exhale, thumbs to heart center, one more round of half sun. Big inhale, sweep the arms up, look up at the hands. As you exhale, dive over the legs, look between the shins. On your inhale, slide the hands up the legs, halfway lift. And as you exhale, refold over the knees. Big inhale, reach the arms up, look up past your hands. And then as you exhale, draw the thumbs down to heart center. We'll add on full Sun Salutation. Big inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Now this time the halfway lift will be a prep to step or hop back. So lift as you inhale, and then you can step or jump your feet back to plank. And right away we're gonna lower down for a Chaturanga or to the belly. On your inhale, lift the chest, low cobra, or up dog. And then as you exhale, move to a downward facing dog. When you get to downward facing dog, right away start to pedal out your feet by bending one knee and bending the other knee. So it's going to be like a slow march in place as you hold your downward facing dog. As you take that pedaling of the feet, be very aware of your hands, just like we were in the beginning of our sequence with the feet. So now spreading the fingers wide all the way to the webbing between each finger. Pressing down not only into the palms, but the knuckles, the fingerprints, getting really sensitized with the hands. Now still the feet, so you're in downward facing dog, static. Take a big inhale. And then nose or mouth exhale. Stretching the backs of the legs. Take an inhale to bend your knees, look at your thumbs. And then you can step or hop to where you're looking. On your inhale, slide the hands up the shins, halfway lift. And as you exhale, forward fold. Big inhale, reach the arms up and look up. And this time, thumbs to heart center as you exhale for another round. Big inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. On your inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. And as you exhale, forward fold, step or hop the feet to plank, and right away bend the elbows to lower down. Your version of Chaturanga. On your inhale, unpeel the chest, keep breathing in, breathe in, breathe in. And then exhale, tuck the toes and pike the hips for downward facing dog. Maybe you roll over both sets of toes at the same time. Now take a big inhale, lift the heels up high, both heels same time. And then exhale, push the heels down. Again, big inhale, pike the hips, lift the heels. And then exhale, press the heels, compress the hip creases. One more, big inhale. Lift the heels up onto the balls of the toes, and then as you exhale, push the heels down. This time as you lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, and as you exhale, step or pounce, forward fold to inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reach the arms up, look up. As your thumbs come down to heart center, move your feet together, all the way together for a chair pose. Big inhale, drop the hips, lift the chest. We're going into Sun Salutation B. Take another inhale here. And then forward fold with your exhale. The inhale takes you to a halfway lift so you can prep on your exhale to hop back. Bend the elbows when the feet go back. And as you inhale, keep unpeeling the chest. Keep peeling open, peel open, peel open. And then as you exhale, tuck the toes, pike the hips, downward facing dog. This time you'll inhale to lift your right leg, stretch it up as high as you can. And then as you exhale, bend the knee like a slow mountain climber, tap the right tricep. And then as you inhale, send it back, reach through the ball of the foot. And as you exhale, tap the left tricep or elbow. As you inhale, send it back. And as you exhale, step that foot between the palms for warrior one. You're going to place your left heel on the floor, push both feet down to rise up with a little bit of buoyancy. This first one, just a very traditional Sun Salutation B. You'll inhale, look up at the hands. And as you exhale, place the palms down, step back. Maybe you hover the right foot as you lower, just an option. Inhale to cobra, both feet down. And exhale to downward facing dog. For the other side. Big inhale, lift the left leg. Now bend the left knee and tap left elbow. Maybe tricep. Inhale, send it up. And then exhale, tap the right elbow. And then inhale, send it up. Stretch through the ball of the left foot. And then as you exhale, step the foot between the palms. Lower the right heel. Push both feet down. Rise, inhale. Good, sink a little deeper, exhale. Inhale, look up at the hands, and as you exhale, watch your hands come down for Chaturanga. You might hover the left toes this time as you bend your elbows. And on your inhale, cobra or up dog, both tops of feet are down. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths to rest. So if you want to hold down dog as your resting pose, you're welcome to. If you want to take child's pose and bring the knees down, hips to heels, take that as your rest. And if you want to amp it up a little bit, you'll bring your forearms to the floor parallel to each other, pop the hips back up, and then walk the toes a little closer to your elbows for Dolphin Pose, pressing down through the heels and piking the hips deep. No matter where you're at, take another big inhale, and then we'll meet in a downward facing dog with an exhale. Empty the lungs completely. On your inhale, bend the knees, look forward, and as you exhale, step or hop forward. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Chair pose with your inhale. Feet together, bend the knees. Exhale, thumbs to heart center. Stand tall for another round. Different variation. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Find the rhythm with your movement and breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, leap to Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, unpeel the chest, keep breathing in. And then exhale, pike the hips, downward facing dog. On your inhale, lift the right leg. Bend the right knee and tap right tricep. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, left tricep. Good, inhale, send it back. Exhale, step it through. As your left heel spins down this time and the arms come up, take a big breath. And then reach back, interlace the hands behind your left thigh bone. Press the knuckles towards the left heel as you lift the chin. Inhale. Now bow forward with your exhale. Keep the collarbones open. Goal here is to lift the knuckles away from that left leg, but if you can reach them up to the ceiling, do it. Drop the crown of the head down so you look at your left calf. Good, and really press down through the left heel. Bend a little deeper in the right knee. And next time you inhale, drop the hands to reach them up, look up. And as you exhale, watch the hands crest down for Chaturanga. Maybe that right leg hovers as you take it down on your inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. Downward facing dog as you exhale for the other side. Big inhale, lift the left leg. Nice work, you guys. Tap left elbow. Inhale, extend it. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, extend it. And then exhale, knee comes forward to step through. Big inhale, buoyantly rise. Good. Now exhale, interlace the hands behind your back. Switch which pinky is on top, awkward grip. Take an inhale to spread the chest, lift the chin. And then exhale, pull the knuckles up towards your ceiling. Look back past your right calf. Let the jaw relax, let the neck relax. Good. Bend a little deeper into the left knee. On your inhale, drop the hands, lift the chest and arms, inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back for a Chaturanga or three-pointed Chaturanga. Inhale to Cobra, Up Dog. Exhale, Down Dog. 5 deep breaths to rest. So again, you have the option if you want to keep your downward facing dog, remain. If you want to bring the knees to the floor, take Child's Pose. And this time, if you want to amp it up a little bit, you're going to come back to that Dolphin Pose. You're going to have the feet together. You're going to walk them a little bit closer towards your elbows, and then you'll lift the right leg. You'll hold it there. You'll breathe, and then you'll slowly lever it back down. Lots of control on the descent. Now you'll switch sides as you inhale. You'll lift the left leg. You'll push down through your right heel, and you'll push up through the back of your left heel. Push down with the fleshy side of the wrists, the palms as well. Inhale. Slow lever down as you exhale. Now we're all going to meet back in the downward facing dog, so make your way into down dog. Take an inhale to bend the knees, look at your thumbs, and as you exhale, like you're being carried by the belly button, hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Beautiful. As you exhale, fold. Chair pose as you inhale. Bend the knees, lift the chest, and then thumbs to heart center as you exhale. We'll spread the feet as wide as the short edges of your mat, or the short length of the mat. Turn the toes off of the long edges of your mat, and then with an inhale, reach the arms up. Stretch all the way from fingertips to tailbone. Tailbone draws down, fingertips reach up. Outside edges of your feet, pinky toe edge side of the foot, presses down, take an inhale. And then as you exhale, bend the knees and elbows, drop down into your Melasana Squat, and place the elbows inside of the knees, or on tops of the knees if that's not accessible yet. Insides of the knees is good. We're going to push out with the triceps, squeeze in with the knees, and drop the hips low. Now you can hold here, steady deep breaths through the nose, or if you want to amp it up a little bit, interlace the fingers, pointer finger excluded, and you'll send it forward or up. And then you can keep that long deep breath pattern through the nose, or sharp exhales for your breath of fire. Go ahead and begin. Good, release, exhale, hands come down to the floor. If you want to move through a crow pose back to a plank, you can take crow back to plank, or just simply meet in a plank pose and hold it. If you're going into crow, lift the heels up into the glutes, draw the belly button in towards the spine, Uddiyana Bandha, or flying upward with the navel, with the diaphragm. If you have your crow pose, you might step back to plank, or you can shoot the feet back to plank. We're all going to be in a plank pose. Once you get into your plank, hold there. Big inhale through the nose. And then exhale, either Chaturanga or downward facing dog. If you took Chaturanga, inhale to cobra, up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Nice. Now this time we'll lift the right leg up, and you can either hold the right leg as it is or bend the right knee and lift the right hip up higher, 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 higher than the left. And with lots of control, re-square the hips, straighten the right leg, and we'll step the right foot between the palms for a low lunge, this time bringing the left knee down to the ground. Untuck the toes. Hands to the top of the thigh to lift the chest. Important step on this one because we want to push down on the right femur bone to rebound the chest up. And then once you've found that lift of the chest with the leverage of the hands, keep that lift, keep the tension of the rising, and reach the arms up. Good. We'll go through a few rounds of this, so we'll catch a rhythm. You will catch a rhythm with your breathing pattern. Inhale as you stretch from hip bones to fingertips. And then as you exhale, curl in, elbows to ribs, chin to chest. Again, big inhale, reach the arms forward, forward and up. And then exhale, curl in, draw the lower ribs in towards the hip bones. Inhale, reach the arms up, expand the chest, expand the belly. And then as you exhale, tuck. Chin to chest, elbows to ribs. Last time, big inhale. Reach the arms up, look up at the fingers. And then exhale, curl in, elbows to ribs. As you reach the arms up this time, you'll inhale. And then you'll plant the palms down to frame that front foot and straighten out the right leg. We'll find a rhythm with the movement here as well. So as you flex the right toes, think of pulling right hip back in line to meet the left hip. You can do this in a full split as well. On your inhale, you'll lift the chest. And then as you exhale, bend the elbows and bow over that right shin. Again, big inhale, lift the arms, lift the chest. Exhale, bend the elbows and bow. Last time, inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the neck. And then exhale, bend the elbows and bow and hold. This time we'll hold in that half split or full split, bowing forward over the right shin. If you do have your full split, start to move back to a half split. And then we're all gonna bend the right knee. Tuck the left toes under to lift that knee up, prepping for warrior two. You might pop the left foot forward just a little bit and then spin the arms open to a capital T, look over the right fingers. Push down through the pinky toe edge side of the left foot. Bend deep into the right knee so it stacks over the right heel. Think of that right shin, it's perpendicular to the floor. Keep a very sharp focus over the right fingers. You might even notice the light and the shadow, the divots of the bones. The way the breath moves here is each inhale, you expand front, back, sides of the body. Every time you exhale, you try and match the length of the inhale, and everything empties to center, towards the front of the backbone. Now keep that sharp focus over the right hand. Flip the right palm open, reach forward, and then go into your reverse warrior. Inhale as you spread the right rib cage. As you exhale, start to tip forward to a side angle, right elbow on the right thigh, left bicep by the ear, perhaps looking up to that left palm. And we're gonna go back on an inhale, reverse your warrior, reach the right arm up and overhead, and then as you exhale, move to your side angle. We have 3 total, so we'll do one more with an inhale, reverse. And with your exhale, move to side angle. This time, holding in your side angle, you might stay there. If you want to take a bind, you can wrap the left arm behind the back. Try hooking the left fingers inside of the right hip crease. Maybe extending the right hand down inside of that right shin, bending deep into the right knee. And last little piece there, if you want to take it, is to clasp the hands under the right femur bone, behind the right hip, and roll the left shoulder back. Look up past the left shoulder, push the left heel down, Left pinky toe down. Release the arms if you have the bind. And we'll rise back up to warrior two. Strong footing, strong upper body. As you press to the right foot, this time you'll straighten the right leg, quarter turn the foot, and then hop the heels in so you have a big ballet two stance. You'll turn your palms open to the ceiling, and then bend elbows, knees, and wrists, coming down into your temple squat. As you hold your temple squat, knees stack over the heels, so if you need to adjust the feet to make it happen, adjust the feet. Elbows lift up in line with the shoulders, and then they drop back just slightly. So you have this spreading of the collarbones, this engagement of your upper back, almost like you're drawing the shoulder blades together to pinch the upper spine. And then a very slight lengthening of the back of the neck. And the way you can get that is think of drawing the chin back just slightly, not necessarily down towards the collarbones, but back. Crown, back of the head lifts, crown of the head lifts. That's your Jaladhara Bandha or throat lock. Last breath here, take a deep inhale, nice work. And then exhale, float the hands down to the thighs, wrap the fingers around the outer thigh and suspend the hips. So the weight is gonna go into your hands here, the hips are gonna hang lazy, and you can start to pivot side to side or sway side to side with the hips. Good. Now from here, we're gonna take it all the way over to the left. So now you do probably wanna separate the feet a little bit wider. We're gonna take it all the way to the left for Skandasana, dropping the hands down to the floor, or if you feel comfortable and stable, hands to heart center. Good. You can revisit that bind that we took earlier, this time wrapping around the left leg if you wanna take that extra step. If you have the bind, go ahead and release it. You can use the hands to crawl through center or push the feet down and switch to the other side. If you took the bind on the other side, go ahead and take it on this side too, just going where your body feels most comfortable today and feels stable. So challenging yourself a little bit, but finding the integrity of your alignment, your posture, your strength. Release that. Now we're going to place the palms down to frame the right foot and pivot switch to a runner's lunge facing the top of the mat so that you can step to a three-legged dog. So right leg now is going to swing all the way up and back, up and back. And then once again, you'll bend the right knee, stack the hips open. This time, if you feel compelled, you'll place the right foot behind the calf. You'll flip the belly and the chest open to the ceiling, and you'll take a big reach with the right hand. Reach, reach, reach. Take another inhale. And then as you exhale, move into a three-legged dog, right leg rises. And we'll shift forward, perhaps keeping the right leg lifted as you bend the elbows to lower. Inhale to cobra or up dog. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Toes tucked under, hips lift high. Deep inhale lifts the left leg up. And then you'll bend the left knee, stack the left hip. If you have it stacked, straighten the left leg, square the hips to the floor, and then big step forward, left foot lands between the palms to bring the right knee down. Untuck your right toes, and again, we're going to use the hands on the femur. I know you can do it without it, but hands on that thigh to lift the chest up high. Try straightening the elbows so you're pushing yourself a little bit further upright. Getting this opening in the chest and this slight arch of the upper back. And then if you can keep that and reach the arms up, reach up. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, curl the elbows in, tuck the chin into the chest. And we'll keep that going with the breath. Big inhale to reach the arms up. Look up at the thumbs. And then as you exhale, curl in. Tuck the chin in towards your collar. Again, inhale, reach the arms up, look up. And then as you exhale, curl in, elbows to ridge, chin to chest. Last time, big inhale, reach the arms up, look up. And exhale, curl in. Nice. This time as you inhale and reach up, it's to prep for that half split or full split. So you'll start to push down at the left heel. Reach the arms forward, forward, and down. And then once you get into your half split, you can either stay there or slide the left leg all the way out, take your full Melasana. Keeping the movement going, inhale to lift the chest, lengthen the neck. And then exhale, bend the elbows back forward. Again, big inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin. And exhale, tuck chin towards chest, nose towards knee. Last time, big inhale. And exhale to stay. You have your full split. Go ahead and start to work your way back to your half split. And then from your half split, we'll bend the left knee. Tuck the right toes under to lift the right knee. You might want to pop the right foot forward just a touch, and we'll cartwheel the arms open to your warrior two. When you get into your warrior two, again, right away, finding that alignment of left knee over left heel, eyes over the left fingers. And keeping that sharp focus over the left hand, flip the left palm open to the ceiling, reach forward. And then up and back, reverse warrior, right hand slides down the back leg. Big opening to the left ribs. Breathe into those crevices. And then as you exhale, left elbow is going to find the left thigh, right bicep by the ear for a little bit of movement with your warrior. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Last one, inhale, reverse. And exhale, side angle to stay. This time as you reach the right arm up, find that diagonal line from right fingers down through the right heel, like you're pushing or smashing the mat with your right foot. And then you can keep the extension or wrap that right arm behind the back. Perhaps the left hand slides down the shin. Maybe you reach under that left thigh bone and hook the fingers behind the left hip. Roll the right shoulder back and inhale, look up. And then exhale, release that body. Push both feet down firmly, rise back up through warrior two to a wide-legged stance to turn left foot parallel to the right foot. This time as you hop the heels in and you bend the knees, you're going to bring the palms together at heart center. You're going to inhale as you sit low into your squat. And then as you exhale, you're going to straighten the legs, reach the arms out. And like you're crushing a beach ball between the palms, start to inhale and bend the knees, bring the palms together. Nice and slow. As you exhale, straighten the leg, reach the palms out, push, push. And then as you inhale, sink the hips down, bring the palms together. Last three, big inhale, stretch. Keep it slow. That's going to be the challenge with this, is to move slow with the breath, almost like the breath is carrying the movement. Exhale, floats you up to the top. And inhale, carries you down to the bottom. Practicing that patience. Inhale, straighten, lengthen. And exhale, bend, and now it's time to stay. Nice work, you guys. Now as you hold that low squat, this time we're just going to hold in center. You might want to lift the heels for extra challenge for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you have it, release the heels down, set the hands down, and we'll crawl around to framing the left foot this time. Pushing down into the hands and the ball of your right foot. Lift the left leg up high. Inhale as you stretch back. And then bend the left knee to stack the hips. You're either going to stay open or you're going to flip into your wild thing. Left foot down behind the right calf. Belly and chest flip open to the ceiling. Big breath in. And then exhale. Lower that left hand down. Send the left foot up. Breathe in. And then 3-pointed Chaturanga or traditional Chaturanga lower on down. Last time through this. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale back. Downward facing. Nice. So last little bit here, we're either going to take a rest in child's pose, and everyone will meet there in a moment, or you're going to take this last little moment for playtime and inversion. You're going to bring the forearms down, palms parallel, forearms parallel to each other. Come up into your dolphin pose. You'll walk the big toes together and closer to the elbows. Lift the right leg. And this time you're going to bend the left knee and take a little hop. And if you got some hang time, try it again. One more time on this side. And now we'll switch. The right leg is going to lead or be the opposite of what you did before. Take another hop. Have fun with it. Take another hop. You will have fun. Bring the knees down. We're all going to be in a child's pose. So go ahead and sink the hips back to the heels. Rest the forehead down on the floor. And you might even let the forehead rock from side to side. Get a nice gentle massage across the brow. Let the full weight of the head go to the support of the earth. And then you can push down into the palms, rise up to a tabletop position, coming back to sit on the heels. If you're ending this practice here, go ahead and lie down on your back and take a well-earned Shavasana. Or if you're pairing this with another video, you can pause this one now and choose something either in the description box, or if you're ready to move on with your day from here, take a couple of moments to sit with me. A few deep breaths through the nose. Big inhale. And long exhale. One more time. Big inhale. Long exhale. Thank you so much for joining me for this Friday yoga flow. Full body. I feel really good from that, so I hope that it also helps you feel strong and stretched out. And if you're practicing in the morning, ready for the rest of the day, or I'm sure whenever you're practicing this, it's going to do amazing things for however the rest of your day unfolds or the rest of your evening unfolds. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. That will help it get out to the people who want and need to see it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe, and I'll bring you meditations on Mondays, workouts on Wednesdays, and yoga flows on Fridays. I can't wait to see you again